today's video I'll be showing how I did my gold kind of antique flourish design over a pink and blue gel polish gradient. The products I used are the Madame Glam colors. I have baby pink and baby blue. These are really quite wonderful polishes. They're very pigmented, which helps with doing the gradients. And I'm doing a wear test of them for the first time with this manicure. This is going on 2.5 weeks, and as you can see, it's hanging in there very nicely. No chipping, peeling, nothing like that. So impressed with that. Their base coat is quite nice. It's super shiny, and like I said, it wears well, so you can see it's still quite shiny on my nails here. We also used Pure Gold by Mosaic, and I used their foil gel in black. It's slightly thicker than their regular black, and I liked that for creating a little bit thinner lines on the design. I used my Crystal Nails 0 short brush to paint the design. I also have here on my tile a little bit of each color. You might need that to help with blending, depending on how easy enough this goes for you. Doing a gel polish gradient can be a little tricky. You kind of have to work it a little bit more than you would with regular polish. And to kind of help that, I used my Crystal Nails Aquarelle brush, basically a watercolor brush. And it's so fine, it goes down to, I don't know if you can see that, it goes down basically to about 1 hair. It's very, very, very nice actually. So let's get started. As I said, we'll be doing a gradient, as you can see here on the swatch. And all you simply do is, using your bottle brush from your first color and your second color, you're simply going to paint basically a stripe on each side. Just start with the pink here first. You don't want to get it too thick at first. There's no need to. You can do a second layer if you need to. And what I do to kind of help blend it in the center using your brush, I'm simply going to kind of press it down and then kind of do like a stuttering motion. And then I'm going to wipe the brush, and then I'm going to gently swipe it up. And then I'm going to take my pink color and almost kind of float it into that center area. Wipe your brush. It may take working it in a couple of passes here. And this is where using the brush here might help a little bit. I just kind of come in and lightly, with just the very fine hairs at the bottom there, just kind of swirl those colors together. And they'll kind of settle into each other as gel does. Wipe your brush. Come back in and even out that blue on this side. And when you use your brush towards the center, just make sure you use a light hand to kind of help blend it. When you have it blended the way you like it, go ahead and cure that. So that's come out of the lamp. We're going to do a second layer. And again, if you want to do that stuttering effect there to help it blend a little bit more. And again, I'm just going to use my brush and help blend it just a little bit more. And again, when you have a nice blend, you can go ahead and cure that. All right, we have our cured gradient, and now we're going to top coat this. And when you have a good coating of your top coat, go ahead and cure that. All right, now we're ready to go ahead and create our design. We're going to start first with a layer of the black, the mosaic black, and we're simply going to draw out a design. Once you have your design the way you like it, you're going to go ahead and cure that. And now we're ready to go over the design with the Pure Gold by Mosaic. And this is going to help give the antique look to it. So you're going to basically just trace over your design. You don't want to cover all of the black. You do want some of that black to show through. And there you have your antique look. Go ahead and cure that. All right, you have your cured design. We're going to go ahead and spritz that with a little alcohol. We're going to remove the sticky layer. And you are left with your beautiful antique design. Now you can top coat this, but if you do like the kind of 3D effect, you might want to go ahead and leave it as it is. I did that with mine, and I have absolutely no wear on the design. Everything is as it was when I did this about 2.5 weeks ago. All right, for the other nail, just a quick design on this one. And again, once you get your design done, go ahead and cure that. And again, we're going to just simply go over it with the gold. All right, so here we have our completed design, antique gold design. So you can see it wasn't too difficult. The trick with the gradients in the gel polish is to try and use more pigmented, thicker polishes to help with the blending. Do 2 thin coats, probably best 2 or 3, depending on how saturated that you want the colors. And as always, the mosaic paints, you can't go wrong with these. These are quite nice brand of gel paints. And I'll put a link to where you can purchase those in the About section. And once again, the Madam Glam, very nice line of gel polishes. I do recommend them. Just so you guys know, I did have a problem with their base coat. I did say so in my blog post. And I was contacted by Madam Glam, and they admitted that they did have a problem with a batch of their base coats. So it just seems kind of like a one-time thing. However, like I said, this has been 2.5 weeks, and it is holding up perfectly as far as the manicure goes. So their base, their top coat is, again, quite shiny, very durable. I would recommend the product. So if you have any comments, questions for me, I will go ahead and get to them as soon as I possibly can. As always, I thank you for your support, and until next time, I will see you guys later.